Hey there, curious minds. Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a deep dive into Grok AI. Now, you might know Grok for, answering quick questions or maybe drafting a tweet here and there. But if that's all you've done, well, you're genuinely missing out on what it can really do. Our mission today, to show you some of the, let's call them hidden tricks, so you can use Grok like a real pro, get way more out of it. We're pulling this from Mastering Grok AI, 5 hidden tricks, which promises to unlock its full potential. And it can be kind of mischievous, too.
Yeah, what's really captivating about Grok, I think, isn't just what it does, is how it fits into this whole crowded AI scene.
Yeah.
It's less about just, pure function and more about understanding this unique AI personality. It makes it stand out.
Okay, right. Let's unpack that a bit. Before we jump into the pro tips, what exactly is Grok? For anyone who's maybe not familiar. So it was built by xAI. That's Elon Musk's AI company. And it's actually built right into X, what used to be Twitter. Its whole vibe is witty, a bit rebellious, and crucially, it's designed to answer questions using real-time internet access. Availability-wise, it's only for Premium Plus users on X right now. The source we're looking at had this great analogy, actually. If ChatGPT is your polite class topper, Grok is the funny, sarcastic genius sitting in the back row with Wi-Fi.
That really nails it, doesn't it? And if you think about that, connecting Grok's real-time capability with its integration into a live platform like X, well, you're not just getting an AI pulling old info, you're plugging into this constantly moving stream of human thoughts and data. It makes the whole experience really dynamic.
Right. So if that sounds interesting, getting started is actually super easy. You just open the X app, tap the Grok icon in the menu. Simple as that.
But you do need that subscription.
Yeah, gotta have the Premium Plus subscription. But once you're in, that's where the real power starts showing up. Okay, so we know it's got personality, it's tied to X, but the real power, I think, comes from harnessing that live data access. Let's get into those real-time superpowers. The first batch of these hidden tricks that really use its connection to current info. First up, real-time fact-checking. Think of it as like your personal misinformation detector. Unlike a lot of other AIs that work off older data, Grok's live, it's online right now. So you can ask it things like, what's the absolute latest on Apple's WWDC event?
Right.
Or, who won the IPL final today? Get the score immediately. You can even ask it to, say, summarize trending tech news from X in 3 points.
And for you, the user, that just means it's an incredibly fast way to stay informed. Breaking news, current trends. It's not just an answer, it's the up-to-the-minute answer, which is, frankly, invaluable these days with how fast things move. That live connection is the key differentiator.
Right. And building on that real-time thing, Grok becomes this pretty potent tool for market and trend analysis on the fly. It pulls insights directly from posts, charts, even user sentiment on X, all happening right now. Imagine asking, why are Tesla shares up today? Or maybe compare Apple versus Samsung stock performance this week. You can even just ask what's trending in tech stocks on X right now. It helps you spot those little shifts.
That's a really interesting application. It gives you that immediate pulse from X. Now, it's important to remember its view is, mainly X-centric, right? It sees the world through X. But for what it's designed for, those quick, on-the-fly checks of market buzz driven by social chat, it's incredibly useful. You can spot those immediate reactions, that public sentiment. It's almost like having a dedicated social sentiment analyst just for X.
Okay, so it's great for current info, market buzz, but it's not all serious business, is it? This is where that rebellious, witty side comes out to play. Let's shift gears. This is where it gets really interesting, I think. Grok's creative side, its personality. First off, think of Grok as your AI tweet genius. It can help craft potentially viral stuff. It just gets the tone of X better than most AIs. That short, sharp, sometimes cutting style. You can ask it write a viral tweet about iPhones overheating. That's a classic. Or maybe draft a sarcastic tweet about Monday mornings. We all need that sometimes.
Definitely.
And one I love trying is give me 5 tweet ideas in Elon Musk's tone. The results can be uncannily accurate sometimes.
Yeah, and its ability to generate stuff that feels, human and kind of edgy, memes, quote tweets, even auto replies, that's a huge plus for anyone doing social media. It taps into that informal, often funny language of X so naturally, it doesn't sound robotic. It understands the subtext.
And it goes even further with role-playing. You can really unleash Grok's persona. It can role-play and often does it with this really unique, sometimes sarcastic sense of humor. You could try prompts like act as a stand-up comedian and roast AI tools, or you're a productivity coach, plan my lazy Sunday. That could be fun. Or even you're a crypto influencer, explain Bitcoin to a 10-year-old.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that ability to inject the sarcasm, the wit, that distinct personality, that's a huge part of Grok's charm. It really sets it apart from the more, let's say, utilitarian AI tools out there. It makes interacting with it more engaging, definitely more entertaining, honestly more memorable too. I've seen people share examples where, like, Grok acted as a grumpy cat reviewing tech. The responses were just perfectly cynical, captured it perfectly. It's those moments that really show off its character.
Yeah, exactly. And finally, for all the creatives, the innovators listening, Grok is amazing for brainstorming. Just generating ideas, it speeds up that whole ideation process because it mixes its own creativity with access to that real-world current data. Makes it a fantastic partner for thinking things up. You can use it for, gosh, anything. YouTube titles, startup names, podcast topics, ideas for coding projects, even just catchy Instagram captions.
And that's incredibly valuable, right? For anyone needing a constant flow of fresh ideas. What makes Grok's suggestions particularly good, I think, isn't just the creativity, but how relevant they often are. Because of that real-time data link, it helps ensure your ideas aren't just, creative in a vacuum, but actually timely and potentially applicable right now.
Okay, so to really get the most out of Grok, we've got a few quick bonus tips, pro-level stuff. First, don't hesitate to use short follow-ups. Things like make it funnier or more sarcastic, or maybe just simplify this. It iterates really well.
Good.
Another fun one, ask Grok what it's bad at. Seriously, try it. Its answers can be surprisingly honest and often pretty funny. And lastly, for digging into trends, try using Grok together with a regular X search. Layering those tools can give you some really deep insights.
Yeah, those sound like small things, but those little tweaks can significantly boost your experience. They let you really shape Grok's output to what you need, and even sort of play along with its unique personality. Turns a simple query into more of a dynamic chat.
So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway here? I think the main point from this deep dive is that Grok is way more than just another AI assistant. It's clever, it's funny, it's uniquely capable, and honestly probably wildly underrated by a lot of people. If you've only been using it for simple questions, you've really just scratched the surface. It's an AI with a pulse on the world and, yeah, a personality.
And that really brings up an interesting question, doesn't it? As AI like Grok gets more deeply woven into our live information streams, and as these AIs develop more distinct personalities, well, how might that start to reshape our whole understanding of information and maybe fundamentally change how we interact with our digital tools every day?
Exactly. Something to think about. We really hope you try out these 5 hidden tricks. Go explore Grok like a pro. See what you can uncover with this fascinating and often quite amusing AI.